Hello you guys, welcome to your 20-minute burn. Today we are burning glutes. You guys know glutes are my absolute favorite thing to work. So we are going to work them until they cry a little bit today. So all you're gonna need today is your booty band and your body, a mat, and a little bit of a wall for some wall sits at the end. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer here. We're gonna do a quick little warm up. We're gonna do our workout, a little stretch, and you're out of here. So let's get started. We're gonna start with some leg swings, front to back. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. Chest up, shoulders pulled back. Really think about squeezing the glutes at the back, opening up those hips. Whenever we work glutes, we also work those hips. So we want to make sure they're nice and loose, ready to go. How are we all doing today? It's a fabulous day. Every day is the best day ever. That is the way to live. Beautiful. Let's relax. Other side, front to back here. Nice big opening. My hips are a little tight, so warming them up is always amazing, and it always feels amazing because you can feel it stretching. Good, about 20 more seconds here. Stay with me. Beautiful. About 10 more. Really think about pushing and opening here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Facing forward. We're going to go some to hip openers. Knee up, down, and around. Beautiful. Really think about doing that full circle all the way around with that hip. Good. Is anyone excited to work their glutes? I know some of you are just as excited as me. Good. Full circle here. My shoes are like sticking to my mat. I got brand new shoes on. They're like sticking. Good. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's just do some squats here. Feet hip width apart, down and up, making sure glutes are going back. If you need to use a chair, you're going to sit on your chair. You're going to stand up. Do whatever works for your body. I don't want you guys to over push today. Do anything you're not comfortable with. If at any point the band is too much, you're just going to take it off. No worries at all. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to take feet wide now. We're just going to push from side to side. Good. Opening up those inner thighs. We are going to hit them a little bit today. Make sure you're pushing glutes back. Do not let that knee come forward. If you have to take your feet even wider, then please do so. I don't want to see knees going forward. As always, make sure you're watching yourself in a mirror. I personally have a huge mirror right here that I can watch myself in. So if you ever notice I'm looking, I'm just checking my form. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, you guys. Band now goes on. It is time to get to work. So we're going to go wide hip thrusts. You're going to lay that on your mat. You're going to take your feet so it's lined up with the outside of your mat. Fingertips can touch those heels. Constant tension on that band, you guys. Do not let your knees fall together. We want constant pressure. Push up, squeeze. Now to set up for your hip thrust. A lot of you are going to have a big gap between your back and the floor. We don't want a gap. We want belly button pulled in nice and tight. No gap. Now we go up. Again, your knees are going to want to cave in. I want you to really focus on not letting them do that, okay? Keep constant tension on that band. It does not loosen. Good. Really put your mind in your glutes. You want to think, if you are new, You want to think about a penny or some money. I always say a penny. I don't know why pennies aren't even a thing anymore. Is between your butt cheeks, and you do not want it to fall out, okay? Nice, constant tension. Mind in those glutes. Drop, push up, and squeeze, you guys. Beautiful. Burning yet? I know, that wide hip thrust. Really, 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 especially with that band on, puts a lot of tension in the booty. Beautiful. We're here for a little bit longer, and then we're going to lay on our side. Good. Glutes are going to cry today, you guys. 15 seconds. Stay with me. Yes, you can. Drop, push up, and squeeze. Good. Again, if at any point the band is too much, take it off. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take it over onto that right side. What you're going to do is you're going to have legs nice and straight. You're going to get nice and comfortable. You're going to lift that leg, squeeze that outer glute, drop it down. Lift and squeeze, drop. Now, this might be a lot with the band on, so if it's too much, take it off, okay? It might be too tight. I personally have a small band on here. This is the lightest resistance, so I can get that full range of motion. If you have a tighter band, it might be a little bit more challenging to get it all the way up, so try and just take your band off and do it without. There's no problem at all. Please modify when needed. Modifications are always welcome, and they are always just as effective. So don't ever feel like you are cutting yourself short with a modification. You are absolutely not. 10 seconds here. Stay with me. Beautiful. Booty on fire. Good. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to flip right on over to that other side. You can just roll it over. I'm going to flip it all the way over so I can keep my eye on you. Good. Booty. Ooh. We feel it? Yes? Never felt your glutes before? You're gonna today. Beautiful. Make sure that mind is in that muscle. You want to think about what muscle you're working, and it's going to work that much harder. You guys, I cannot say it enough. Muscle-mind connection is so powerful. Use it. Good. It's not about how many reps you can do. It's not about how much weight you can lift. It's about you putting your mind in your muscle. That's all you need. Woo, 15 seconds. Stay with me. I know it's burning one side. You might find a little bit tighter, especially as moms. Our hips are always tight, and one side more so than the other always. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to flip it over onto our hands and knees here. Hands underneath the shoulders. Belly button pulled in. I don't want to see this. I want to see this. We're going to go one leg straight back. Toe is pointed to the floor. Push up and squeeze. Now, we're not here and we're not swinging. Body stays tight. Belly button stays in. Just that leg and that glute working, okay? Focus on your form. Again, it's slow and controlled. We're not trying to go super fast. We're trying to get the most out of our muscle. And going slow and controlled, putting your mind in your glute is going to hit it the best. I know it's burning. Whoo! If your band is too tight, it's time to get a smaller one. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Nice and slow and controlled. My booty. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Same thing. I'm going to flip it over so you can still see form. Foot is back. Cut my head off a little bit. That's okay. You don't need to see the funny faces that I'm making. Good. Make sure belly button's pulled in. No rounded back. Mind in your glute. Banded glute exercises, you guys. Do that more often. They're so powerful. Woo. Good. So much glitter in my house from my daughter. She got a bunch of makeup for Christmas. I have a glittery mat. There's like little hearts on here. Good. Stay with me. Couple more seconds. Yes, you can. Let's go for 5, 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to take it on up. Again, if the band is too much here, please take it off. We're gonna go right into sumo squats. So feet are gonna go outside of hips. Normal squats, feet are in line with hips. Sumos, we're gonna go wide. If you need a chair or a bench for your squats, please use it. Do not let your knees cave together. Constant tension. We're gonna squat up and squeeze. Now when you get to the top, if you want to line yourself up, feet go to the outside of your mat. You're gonna drop, you're gonna come up. I do not want straight legs, and I do not want a flat booty. Soft glutes always, soft bend in the knees. Let's go. Belly button pulled in. We don't want a big rounded back. No. In nice and tight. Form, you guys. Focus on it. You cannot advance until you get your form perfected. Good. For those of you that don't know, I never lift super heavy weights. Never, especially for glutes, band, and I will lift weights, but nothing crazy heavy. I don't do heavy deadlifts. I do not do heavy squats. Do not tell me you cannot build crazy muscle with home workouts. It is totally possible, you guys. Mind and muscle connection. I'm telling ya, a band on, crazy. It's crazy. Can accomplish anything at home. And if you're doing this at the gym, fantastic. Don't always focus on your weight. Focus on your form. Stay with me. 20 more seconds. I know, legs are on fire. If I'm going too fast, totally don't try and keep up. Go at your own pace. This is why I'm not a big fan of videos, because often you'll see someone trying to keep up with someone in a video and their form gets thrown off. So focus on how fast you can go, not how fast I'm going. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We are going to focus on some balancing moves. So we're going to go one-legged row with a kick back. So we're going to go arms forward, legs back. We're going to bring it on in. Just one leg. Balance. Make sure you have a soft bend in that knee. Flat foot. Leg goes back. Arms go out. Bring it in. A little bit of hidden core work here. Kick it back. Bring it in. Very nice. Focus. If the band is too much, then take it off. I don't expect your leg to go all the way up with your band because it's like a kickback and you have that resistance. So just go as far as you can. Back, arms out, pull it in. Focus on that balance. Good. Woo! See, even I lose my balance. Good shoes is going to be key. If you do not have flat shoes here, it's going to be hard. So if you don't have 2 pairs of shoes already, I highly recommend getting 2 pairs. A pair for cardio, a pair for weights, anything that doesn't have jumping in it, because you want to have that flat foot. If we have a big arch, we're going to lose our balance on anything and you're not going to have proper form. Beautiful. Let's go other side. Same thing. Leg goes back, arms go out. Beautiful. If you want to try challenging yourself, do not let that foot touch the floor. Hover it. Good. That balance on the other leg, you might feel it more on that balancing leg, like in that glute. I personally do, because it's using so much focus of your glutes for that balance. Again, mind and muscle. Beautiful. Stay with me. Woo! Booty on fire. Good. Yes, you can. About 10 more seconds. I know it's on fire. Yes, you can though. You're gonna push through either way. We're in this together. We don't quit. Beautiful. Relax. Shake it out for a quick sec. We're gonna go in plie squat, calf raise. So again, if you need your bench or your chair, please grab it. Feet are gonna go outside of hips. Toes are going to point out like a ballerina. We are going to squat it down. We're gonna come up. We're gonna go calf raise. Good. Squat it down, come up, calf raise. Again, this is not a race. We're going slow and controlled here. Come on, you guys. You guys have 5 minutes left of this workout. Finish strong. I know I'm challenging you. I know I'm pushing you, some of you, harder than you've ever been pushed before. You got this. You are stronger than this. You can do much more worse things than this. I'm all out of whack today, you guys. Good. Push up. Squeeze those calves. Again, try not to lock your knees. We don't ever want to lock out those joints. Keep a nice soft bend. Constant tension on that band so we can also keep it in our glutes still, okay? Focus. 15 seconds. I know it's burning. Stay with me. After this, we're going to drop it down into some hip thrusts, and then we're going to finish it with a nice long wall sit. Go. One more. Up and squeeze. Beautiful. Take it to the ground. We're just doing normal hip thrusts. So feet are in line with hips, not wide. Fingertips can touch those heels. Chest up, shoulders back, belly button pulled in. Drive it up, drop it down. Make sure that belly button stays in. You should not be able to get your hips up here, because if we do, we have that big round. You should not be able to get all the way up. Good. When we fix our form and hip thrusts, they become very, very much glute focused and also core, because we're always having that core engaged. If we don't have proper form, we'll still hit our glutes, but definitely not as much. So really focus on having that belly button pulled in and squeezing those glutes. Do not lose tension on those glutes. Good. Woo! On fire. Push against that band. Do not let your knees come together. They're going to want to start to come together. Do not let them. Beautiful work, you guys. You know I love my glute workouts. I hope you love them as much as I do. You always can feel your glutes after a workout, so I feel so accomplished after. Woo! Let's do 5 more. 5. Very nice. Let's go for 4. Beautiful. Proper form. Don't start going fast. 3. Good. 2. 1 more. All the way up. Squeeze. I'm going to get you to hold. I'm going to get you to hold. I know. What in the hip thrust is this? You see how I'm not all the way up here? Because my core is so tight and my hips are tucked. That's as far as you should be able to go. Up here, we start rounding. I know. Good. Squeeze. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring it on up, you guys. Last one, we're going to go wall sit. So, feet hip width apart. Sit it on down. Get comfortable. Weight is in your heels. Knees are in line with ankles. Knees are in line with hips. Constant tension on that band. Belly button's pulled in. There's no gap between your back and the wall. Chest up, shoulders back, and breathe. Good. We're going to take it up a notch now. We're going to go knees together, push them apart. Knees together, push them apart. Make sure that weight is still in your heels, okay? I know. What kind of finisher is this? I know. Push through, fight it. If your legs start shaking, good. If you start getting uncomfortable, good. If you want to scream and yell right now, good. Hold. 15 seconds. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You've done way worse things than this in your life. You have 10 more seconds in you. Yes, you can. Get uncomfortable. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake it out. Band off. Amazing work, you guys. Let's stretch. Let's take it on down to the mat. Feet flat. Let's take left leg over right. Chest up. Push it. Beautiful work today. I know that was hard. It was challenging at some points, but you showed up and you did your best. And that is all that matters. Whew. Booty is burning. Beautiful. Let's go other side. Please make sure you still do a nice big stretch after this. Really important so that your muscles can release and be ready to go tomorrow. If we do not stretch, we will not be able to work our muscles to their full capacity because they're going to be tired. They're going to be tight. So make sure you stretch. There's lots of stretches on my YouTube channel. If you need stretching ideas, go grab one of those and give it a go. Beautiful, relax. Couple more here. Let's just keep that leg up and over. We're gonna fold. Good. You might be able to go all the way down. I am very tight. If you did not know this, I am very, very tight. My muscles are very, very tight and pretty hard on my body, but we're slowly getting more flexible the more we focus on stretching. I've also added more yoga in, and that makes a big difference. So you guys, seriously, stretch. So, so important. Other side, leg up and over, fold it over. Shedding. Good, about 10 more seconds, stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, you guys. That is the end of your 20-minute burner. I hope you loved it as much as I did. If you need a looser band, you found your band too tight, please make sure you have one. If you found it too easy, grab a harder one, challenge yourself. Have a fantastic day, you guys. I will see you all soon.